Hey guys, so I'm gonna do like a quick video. I was packing and slamming the floor, and then I just thought, oh, I'll just take a quick break and make this video real quick. So I'm gonna touch on like Appalachian sayings. So I made a video like this, similar to this, and everybody loved it. And I'm sorry if you can hear Bluey playing. My daughter is home today. They didn't have school. My boys went with my husband to work. So anyway, she's watching TV and coloring and stuff, so she may or may not be coming back and forth. You may hear her. You can hear the TV.
I made one for you for Valentine's Day. It's on the captain. I'm making one for you.
Oh, okay, thank you. She's making stuff for Valentine's Day. So anyways, you'll have to excuse that or whatever. But anyways, so today has already been long, and like ignore the clock back here. It's not right. It's like still morning time, but it's been a long day. Braden decided that it would be fun. He's done it for a few years. He uses these teeth in the front to open bottles, like bottles of water, which just kills my teeth to even think about, but that's just kind of how he does it now. He's always done it. But anyways, it caught up to him and he chipped his front tooth. So because it was like a, not really an emergency, because like it wasn't causing him a lot of pain, it's just sharp, but they had to squeeze him in before his regular appointment. So I had to go and be there at 7:30 this morning. So I had to travel 30 minutes away to go to the dentist. So I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, got up, made breakfast for everybody, wasn't anything crazy. We just did cinnamon rolls because I was kind of not feeling it that early in the morning and trying to get everybody together. Anyways, so I may look a little tired. I am a little tired because last night was one of those nights that was just like restless. I think I was just dreading having to get up and go to the dentist, which they decided to send him to a specialist because they're going to have to, they said they were going to round it off. I'm not sure if they're going to round it off or like try to fix, like put whatever I don't know what you call it, but put the stuff back to form his tooth back. But anyways, sorry about the distractions. But so things we say in Appalachia, and of course I have my notes. I write them down because I'm literally so scatterbrained that I forget what I'm talking about, and then I also wrote down like how to explain it to you guys, like how the words are used here and like what they mean, because some of the words don't make any sense. I'm sure they don't make sense to a lot of people. So I wanted to make sure that I explained them thoroughly so that you guys, can learn new words and know how we use them. Anyways, so I'm sure most of you probably know some of these, especially the first one that I'm going to do. The first one is bless your heart. Here, that's not a compliment. That's not bless her heart, because it could be used in two ways, I guess. So it could be like, bless her heart, like she's going through a lot, or it's an insult in most phrases, like, well, bless your heart, like it's like a judgment, like you're judging them. You're like, oh, bless your heart, Then this one, I chose to use a different word in it than the word that you typically hear, but it's don't even have a pot to pee in. That means that they're poor, they don't have anything. It's not usually referred to as to poor people. It's usually when you're talking about people, I would assume the easiest way to explain this is like if you talk to those people that's kind of been through some things and now they don't have anything anymore. They've had stuff at one point and then because of their own actions, now they don't. That's kind of how I hear it, is now they don't even have a pot to pee in, or, oh, they say that they've got all this, but they don't even have a pot to pee in. Like I know the truth about what they have. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like tea, oh, well, she says this. Oh, she ain't got a pot to pee in. So, done did that. Already done it. I done did that, so there's that one. A lot of people here, say things like that. I guess not the proper way or how you would hear it other places, like I've already done that is probably how it would be said other places, but I done did that. So, finger instead of finger. I didn't realize that I said that until I was like, me and my husband, we were sitting down going over things the other night. And that's when I wrote these down. You know, I was like, wow, I think I do say finger. So this one I definitely say is fixin'. Like fixin' to. Like I'm fixing to get ready, or I'm fixing to go to the store, or I'm fixing to do this, you know. Like my husband's thing is when you ask him to do something, I'm fixing to do it. I'm fixing to do it. And it's been a while, and it's been, you know, he ain't fixing to do it. But I'm fixing to do it. Let's see. There's this one. This one my husband come up with, and I think it's a good one. I didn't think about it. So for grandparents, we have different names for our grandparents, but me and my husband actually call our grandparents the same thing. Is Mamaw and Papaw. I have a Mamaw and Papaw, and he has a Mamaw and Papaw, but his family kept the Mamaw and Papaw thing going. So each generation, so his grandmother actually, even to my kids, goes to as Big Mamaw. So it's like you have Mamaw and you have Big Mamaw and Big Papaw. And then one, this is not really, I don't know how many other people think.
This is for my birthday. Keep it safe. Okay, Mom?
Keep it safe to your birthday? So I can't read it?
You can look in it.
I can look in it? Hold on one second. One pause. Don't touch that. My phone's sitting up on it. Oh.
It's for my special birthday.
Oh, that's what it says? Your special birthday? Your birthday is not until July.
After Valentine's Day.
It's in the summertime. It's right after the 4th of July.
When it's summer, then we get to go swimming?
Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Okay. Go over there and sit down, please. I'm recording a video for YouTube. Yeah, when I move my phone, you can have one, okay? Thank you.
Can I send it for right here?
Sure. You want to play with your toys while I do this?
Can I do it on the back too?
Sure.
I can do anything on the back?
Yeah. She's going to be here next to me now for the rest of the time. She's realized what I'm doing, and she is also a loud walker. Like, loud.
I'm a loud walker.
Yeah, you stomping. Anyway, so the Mamaw and Papaw, and like I said, for the Big Mamaw and Big Papaw. And then, so my dad's parents, I had a little Papaw is what I called him, because I had a Papaw on both sides, my mom's and my dad's, and I called, I didn't have Big Papaw. I had Little Papaw because he was short. So I always call him Little Papaw. But my grandmother on that side, I tried to call her Granny, and I couldn't, and because that's what everybody else called her, was Granny, and I called her Gammy, and that stuck with me. Now my Gammy, I've talked about her in past videos. She was the absolute best of the best. There is and will never be anybody that tops her in my book, but I called her Gammy, and that stuck. She passed away when I was 16, and I was still calling her Gammy then. Even when I was old enough and aware of what to call her, but she loved it because it was different than, you know, what everybody else was calling her. Yes.
Can you make something for my birthday?
Yes, I will in just 1 second. Let me finish this video, okay? Okay, sit up here and color. Are you going to go watch Bluey until I get done?
After I'm done writing this.
Anyways, so tore up is one that I have on here. Like upset, like wow, she's really tore up, or I'm really tore up about you know what's going on. So tore up. I guess if you got, you know, if you use it outside of here, be like, yeah, I tore something up. But tore up is upset. Okay,
I really want one of these.
I'll give you a snack in just a minute. I'm using her snack. It's like the 3-shelf thing, and I'm using it. It's the snack container, and she's like, I need some snacks. Give me just a minute and I'll get you some. No, you can't, because you'll knock my phone off, okay? Go sit over there. You can have some of my drink if you would like.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. Go over there and sit down. Let's see if that works. You can, but don't drink it all, okay? Alright. And then this one, my husband swears that he doesn't hear this, but I've heard it. It's pop instead of soda, or soda pop instead of just pop. Like Coke would just be pop. I only hear like older generations say that, but for me and my husband, it's pretty much Coke for whatever. Like if we're drinking a soda, it's like, oh, can you grab me a Coke? And then it's like, it could be a Sprite. Did I do that one? I don't think I did. Tickled. Tickled. But it's like laughing, and it's like she got really tickled when I was telling her the story, or you're gonna get me tickled, is what people say. Yuns is another one. Like, are Yuns coming to the dinner? Are Yuns coming to church?
Different people want you wait to make supper for my birthday.
Okay.
I'm gonna borrow this.
Okay. Run. We live in an older trailer too, so like everything rattles when you move through it anyways. And kids and stuff like this, I mean, I'm telling you, it just rattles. Okay. And then now I have a list of like words that we use. Like I said, me and my husband came up with some of these together. Like when we were going through the things, I was like, what is something that is interesting that you think other people would like to know that we use that maybe, they don't? So, this one was really good because I haven't heard this one in a long time. Afeared means afraid. So, I am afeared. I don't even know if that sounds right or not. She was afeared, I guess that's how you'd say it. She was afeared, the other night when she heard a sound. I don't know, but I'm really bad at putting these together. Airish is cold or chilly. It was really airish this morning when we went outside, and it was cold, and it was frosty outside.
What?
Frosty outside. Boop. She's gonna keep coming back and forth for any reason at all. So now she's noticed. So Bald is a treeless mountain, and I actually did a video on Brasstown Bald. It was one of my earlier videos on this channel, and that one's kind of self-explanatory, but it gives a good description of what a bald is. It's literally just a bald mountain, that's what it's called. It's like all the trees and stuff, but there's like the space at the top that doesn't have any. So it's bald. Blinds. Now this one, I've always called them blinds. I don't know what you would otherwise call them. I mean, window coverings, shutters, the things that, you put over your windows. Primarily the ones that I'm talking about, which I think anything that goes over windows can be called blinds. But the ones that I'm talking about is like the ones you like pull this string and they roll up, and then this, and then they have the little slats, and you can twist the thing and it opens, or twist it and it closes. That's what I call a blind. I've always called it a blind. I've always heard it called a blind. To be honest, and that's maybe a little sad because I'm 28, but I didn't know that there was another word for them. Anyway, so window coverings, blinds, breeches or pants. My papa always called pants breeches, and for some reason I just thought that was hilarious. But yeah, so breeches or pants. So go over there and get your breeches on, boy. So a shopping cart, we call them buggies. I've always called them buggies. I've always heard them called buggies. I don't know anybody that calls them shopping cart. I know some people just call them a cart, but they're buggies. You go to town, like at Walmart or Aldi, or pretty much anywhere has buggies. So, and then a holler. So I may or may not have touched on this before because I live in a holler. So when I've spoke about it, I might have said like, hey, I live in a holler or something like that, or we live in a holler. So it, by definition, is like a hollow valley between two hills. So my definition is I live on this side, and then my grandmother's house is over here where my aunt will be living soon. And then it comes in, and then it curves like this, and it connects. So all of this in between here is open, and then back here it just kind of whoop, and it's like a U shape. So I live in a holler, And yeah, I didn't know that wasn't a thing, but I guess like if you don't necessarily live in a place with mountains, maybe you wouldn't know, because like there isn't an area like that. Tote is to carry. Like I can't believe every time we go on a trip I have to tote all these kids' things. So that is that. That's all I've got for now. I just wanted to do like I said, a quick video and kind of go over some things because I think they're pretty cool. The different things that people say where they're from, the different words and stuff. So if there's anything that I've said here that you say differently where you're from, please leave it in the comments. I would love to know. Stuff like that really interests me. And then based on my last video, I think, you know, stuff like this also interests you guys. So please let me know, drop them in the comments and tell me what the word is and what they mean, or the phrases that you use. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, you want to tell them bye?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye bye.